Hello everyone, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Today I'm using the beautiful Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. I love all animals that come from the ocean, fun dolphins, walrus, sea lions. So number one, this is everything right now, especially since I feel like summer gets us in a kind of kooky tug of war, right? Like you really should be out in the sunshine. You really should be planting your garden. You really should be walking in the sun. And we get these things that kind of like want to push us to do things and be in shape and be in the sun and be on picnics and all of these things. But really what we need for this season and for our lives is gentle moderation. Take your time. You know, pressure from others or ourselves can be released by renegotiating what we are trying to accomplish. I know for most people, as myself personally, I want to have peace. I want to have lovely nurturing energy around us. I want to have the feeling of abundance and love and spontaneity, right? Little grace and patience in this. But that gorgeous time in the summer for pausing and surrender and letting go, gorgeous new perspectives, all of that, letting go of feeling confined is such a lovely time. So let's just say I like to give myself, allot myself double the time that I think anything might take. So if I'm going to go do something, I'm not going to be like, oh, I have to do this from 1 to 2 and be back. I try to pretend like time is just vaporous, you know, and it's like just when I get there, I get there. When I do that, if I don't have appointments and I don't need to be anywhere at any time, I just keep it vague with myself. It's like if it gets done, it gets done. Now, I know that's easier said than done because I do, for some berserk reason, when I get in my car, my countenance changes a bit because I'm like, okay, what radical a-holes are out on I-95 trying to run everybody down? You know, I start to speed up when I get in my car. So I take a deep breath and I'm like, it is a gorgeous summer day. You can go do these little tasks, arrive on course, you know, and always create a little bubble where you get to calmly relax and enjoy a portion of the day where you're just either looking out in nature or actually being in nature, because it has that lovely capacity to ground and make us feel good and solidify all the good things about summer. That's why I think I love this deck and I love aquariums so much. Just gazing at fish is so relaxing. Just gazing at water is like, oh, that gorgeous like quiet flow state. So beautiful. Now I love this dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. I love this. This is time for us to pinpoint what is, you know, what feels like good fortune to us. You know, this is like fate and cycles and purpose and renewal, spirituality, optimism, all wrapped up in this happy little dolphin of really what opens that door and makes you go, I really want to go for this. This is so fun, whether it's creative, whether it is just starting the building blocks to something too, you know, really sort of pinpointing, I would like this as a vocation. I could use this to make into a revenue source. Gifts, talents, all of that, your desires, dancing the rainbow. Trust yourself. Give yourself that lovely little gorgeous proof loop. Yes, I can do this. One little baby step, done, check. Then you want to move on to the next. It's that inner guidance, right? Then a little bit of self-reflection. That felt really good. I think I'm going to kind of persevere and check this out a little more. And, you know, I'll do this when it comes to wanting to travel somewhere. I'll start to investigate. I'll start looking at Airbnbs, what's surrounding in the neighborhood, and get a feel of the place. And I'm truly excited. That's my desire. I have massive focus and follow through when that happens because I'm like, yes. So again, willpower, you know, what's some of your skills? What do you want to manifest? What can you do in terms of some nice resourcefulness right now? Most of the time, we have the beginning assets we need to begin something. You know, a computer. I am in awe, and I wish I had more computer skills at sometimes because it really is a great revenue source. If you have a computer and you have pretty good, you know, you're pretty savvy with computers and formats and all of that, there's so many things you can derive income sources from your computer, you know, and interesting things as well, which I love. Like something I really want to get into, and I'm totally psyched, is some voiceover work, and I'm always sent a lot of things on that, but I really just wanted to like carve out the time and see what it's like, because some of them you go into the studio, some you can do at home, all of that. Like that makes me really excited. I love playing with voices. I think it's so fun. It awakens something like cartoony fun in me and all these voices. So dancing in the rainbow, and say that to yourself. You know, if you're doing something, be like, is this feel like it's dancing in the rainbow? Does it feel bright and colorful and fun and invigorating? And if not, move more in that direction and forget mundane. I know it's so funny. This is how much I don't like repetition or habitual behavior in my life. Ian and I have just started walking when he gets home from work, because we had to like dedicate a time space for this. And we started walking, and it's only been 2 days that we've been doing this walk and watching this show when we get home. And I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to turn to some old lady that goes for a walk and watches the same program like some 90-year-old. And it was so funny, because it's like, I do like things to be really spontaneous, but it is also a very comforting aspect to that, to have a little bit of like, oh, something to look forward to that you do every day. So it's that sort of spin on it as well. Does it relax you and make you feel good? So I love this take note. So I need to actually pull this up because I can't see it where I'm from. Take note. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you a chance to hear what is being offered. Oh, 100%. So that's pretty much saying, shut off that crazy valve in your head that is barking at you and telling you woulda, shoulda, coulda. Have you done this? Do more. You know, that pressure cooker that is that 3D matrix mentality, right? Where we have the spotlight effect and we think everybody is judging, engaging. They're simply not. People are carrying on in their own worlds, in their own lives. And let's forget about, if anybody were to notice our rather ascension in something, or, you know, decreasing in something, whatever it is, economic status, likes, all of this stuff, like it's just us, really take note, like, and slow down and be like, what do I need to hear and look out for? Because, oh my goodness, this happened to me this morning, and this is why I am so grateful for my guides and angels. They're so helpful. I have a few scenarios going on where my son, who I just adore and I love him so much, and his 20th birthday is coming up, but I'm like really I'm just kind of like really nervous for him right now, because we went out in the forest the other day and he got a little swipe of poison ivy in his arm and on his leg. Here's the thing with a lot of people in my family, it's highly contagious and travels like wildfire. It gets very uncomfortable. And I was like, I woke up and I was all like kind of panicked. I was like, we gotta like get a doctor's appointment before this spreads. You need this special stuff. Everything worked out. I heard, calm down, all is well. You called the doctor yesterday. They will get back to you. Everything's okay. It was not only more than all right, it saved me hours and time, and I love my doctor. He's like, oh, I know the situation. I know how it can spread from. I already called in his special pills. There's this kind of steroid that you can take that, boom, it knocks it out. I needed to do this too when I was younger, because it was so crazy for me as well. That's all set. I can go pick that up. And Hagen seems all chipper this morning, and everything was all right. And I heard that as soon as I woke up. Hey, begin your read, relax, breathe into the day. It's sunny, it's gorgeous. You love your work. You have a great life. What's the matter, you? Why are you looking so sad? You know, it's like, just snap out of it. That is the problem with the rhetoric that will show up on our doorstep when we wake up, right? It will try to thrust us into like some kind of maniacal mode of, you know, unreasonable thought that things are wrong when they simply aren't. You know, everything works. I always feel like we can have that rough kind of canvasy rope that ties those knots and they stay, or it can be like that silken ribbon knot where it just unfurls itself, and that can be your internal energy too, so it'll help you get into flow state. So really, when we do the other things, gentle moderation and dancing in the rainbow, we can take note, we can see the answers are always with us, and our guides are always propelling us towards ease and function, and, you know, transform that transformative energy that says, oh, everything is really, really okay. And you feel the love, the abundance, the nurturing energy, and the peace that you are supposed to receive. So my lovelies, that is what you are meant to hear today with these gorgeous little whispers of the ocean. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys more than I can say. And if you want a private read, all you need to do is go over on Sparkrist11 over on IG and DM me, and I get right back to you and I have your reading ready for you within 48 hours. I want to thank everybody as well for all your reading orders and your feedback. I hope everybody's summer is just flowing and going beautifully. Really, I just am like, I'm letting all the air out of the tires and just being like, that is what summer is about. We need to breathe. We need to take care of ourselves. It's that beautiful beauty and nurturing sunshine that is going to help us relax, renew, and feel ready for anything that comes our way. So love and light.